Hello and welcome to Krishi Jagran business platform that keeps you updated with all the agri news of the nation. This is Jyoti Singh. Let's take a quick look at the top headlines of the day. In reach agriculture and animal husbandry secrets by identifying indigenous livestock breeds, says Tomar. Odisha to get 1,000 new cold storage facilities. PMFAI SML Annual Awards 2023 honors agrochem companies for their brilliant work. BAU receive registration certificates for its newly registered pig breeds Banda and Purnia from ICAR. Union Agri Minister urges to identify India's livestock, says almost half of India's livestock breed is not classified. Turmeric farmers to set up protest as prices fall. Ministry of Culture to host first G20 cultural group meet in Khajuraho, Madhya Pradesh. Neal Mohan to succeed Susan Vuzoki as a YouTube CEO. Shortage of eggs is set to persist over UK. Union Agriculture and Farmers Welfare Minister Narendra Singh Tomar has said that there are a large number of indigenous breeds of livestock in the country, which need to be identified in all religions. This will also help the agriculture and animal husbandry sector prosperous and successful. Tomar addresses the ceremony for distribution of animal breed registration certificates today, organized by the Indian Council of Agriculture Research at the National Agriculture Science Centre, New Delhi, addressed that almost half of the livestock of the country is still unclassified. We have to identify such unique breeds as such as possible so that these unclassified breeds can be saved. And even though he expressed happiness that ICAR is working in this direction and special companion has been launched to identify such breeds in the country. On this occasion, breed registration certificates of 28 newly registered breeds were distributed, including 10 breeds of cattle, 5 of pig, 4 of buffalo, 3 of goat and dog, 1 each of sheep, donkey and duck. Agriculture and Farmers Empowerment Department Secretary Arbinda Padhe remarked on Thursday at the Krishi Odisha 2023 event in Bhubaneswar that up to 1,000 cold storage facilities would be created in Odisha to boost the state's agriculture infrastructure. Padhe estimates that each unit will have storage capacity of 10 to 15 metric tons. He also mentioned solar energy which would be utilized to power these cold storage facilities. Naveen Patnaik, Chief Minister of Odisha, inaugurated the Krishi Odisha 2023 event at Baramunda ground and emphasized on the need for crop diversification and agriculture mechanism. He also urged farmers to use cutting-edge technologies for improved yield. The Pesticide Manufacturers and Formulators Association of India is hosting the 17th International Crop Science Conference and Expo which began yesterday in Dubai. The PMFAI is organizing the event which is supported by the Ministry of Chemicals and Fertilizer Department of Chemicals and Petrochemicals. It is a significant occasion for individuals who are directly or indirectly associated with agri-chemical industry. The first day of the event started with the conference and the several workshops were conducted for new product launches and new agrochemical market. Along with this, the PMFI signed more with Russian Union of Manufacturers members at the event. Pradeep Dev, president of PMFAI, said that he is sure that the Russia-India relationship will only grow stronger in the coming years. Notably in Jharkhand, pig rearing is very popular farmers. As we know, Jharkhand has the second largest population of pigs next to Assam. Birsa Agriculture University on Thursday received registration certificates from ICAR for its two newly registered pig breeds named Banda and Purnia. Since the registration of any animal breed is essential for further research work and policy making by the government. Now decks are clear for the conservation and promotion of this important breeds. However, there was no registered pig breed earlier, and also the BAU Vice Chancellor Dr. Onkar Nath Singh has congratulated associated scientists and said getting a registration certificate for two breeds was a proud moment for the Jharkhand. Almost half of the indigenous livestock breeds in the country are yet to be classified, and there is a need to identify them in order to further boost the farm sector. Agriculture Minister Narendra Singh Tomar said on Thursday, he said that the Indian Council of Agriculture Research was working in this direction and a special campaign has also been launched to identify such breeds in the country. He also talked about the livestock of the country, which is almost half of the country still unclassified. According to him, unique breeds should identify as soon as possible so that these unclassified breeds can be saved. On Thursday, breed registration certificates of 28 newly registered breeds were distributed. This includes 10 breeds of cattle, 5 of pig, 4 of buffalo, 3 each of goat and dog, 1 each of sheep, donkey and duck. In order to claim sovereignty over these indigenous breeds, the government has started notifying all registered breeds in the Gazette from the year 2019, according to an official statement. Farmers from Barmoor in the Nizamabad districts have decided to stage a series of aggregation has hit an all-time low of 5,000, because of which the farmers are blaming the Agriculture Market Committee officials. Turmeric farmers have intensified their aggregation against the steep fall in price of turmeric. Turmeric prices per quintal have dropped to an all-time low of 5,000, which farmers blame on Agriculture Market Committee officials. They said that certain traders created a syndicate and used it to compel a drop in pricing. In a fit of rage, some farmers recently locked the Market Committee headquarters in Nizamabad. The Ministry of Culture is hosting the first G20 Cultural Group meeting in Khajuraho, Madhya Pradesh from 22nd February to 25th February 2023. Secretary Cultural Minister Govind Mohan said that India is so rich and diverse in cultural and that cultural engagement acquire their own significance and importance. The G20's overarching theme is Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. One Earth, One Family, One Future. Ministry of Culture has developed a robust program of cultural projects inspired by India's G20 theme of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. The secretary went on to say that India's G20 cultural track is based on the concept of cultural for life or environmentally consequential living as a campaign for sustainable living. Suzanne Wojcicki, CEO of YouTube, announced her resignation on Thursday after 9 years in charge of the worldwide online video sharing and social media platform, and will be succeeded by her longtime Indian-American Lieutenant Neal Mohan. Wojcicki also said in her blog post that she will focus on family, health and personal project at which she is passionate about. Wojcicki, who was previously a senior vice president for products at Google, became CEO of YouTube in 2014. Today, after nearly 25 years, she has decided to step down from her role as the head of YouTube. Wojcicki wrote in an email to YouTube employees that the time is right for me and I feel able to do this because we have an incredible leadership team in place at YouTube. She said, when I joined YouTube 9 years ago, one of my first priorities was bringing in an incredible leadership team, and Neal Mohan was one of those leaders. And he'll be the SVP and a new head of YouTube. Wojcicki wrote announcing her replacement at the giant and popular video host platform. Having served as a YouTube CEO since 2014, she would now assume an advisory role at Google and Alphabet. Under her leadership, ad revenue of YouTube jumped to USD 28.8 billion last year. Producers and processors have been warning supermarket of the impending shortage for that a year, pointing out that the length of cycle means production increase cannot be switched on quickly. Houses taken out of commissions requires the whole cycle from parent breeders, egg set to hatching, pullet rearing and transfer to laying from before the egg supply kicks in. Matthew Green, Vote a Pullet MD, said the company was seeing growth in the orders for pullets, but this will not translate into eggs on supermarket. Green further stated that he was concerned retailers hadn't listened to the message, adding that it was going to take some time to recover. In the meantime, it seems highly likely that at some point there will be a crisis in the retail sector, with consumer putting pressure on the retailers to maintain more reliable stocks of egg. So this was all about the news. For more updates on agri news, stay tuned with Krishi Jagran Business.